Hello everybody, welcome back to 539 Productions. So I'm out searching for places today and I kind of just stumbled upon this place. I needed a place to stop and regroup to figure out exactly where I was, figure out what I'm doing, and I just decided why not film this location here. It's kind of a cool historic old graveyard and it appears to have a lot of veterans graves and a lot of interesting stuff. So we're gonna do a quick exploration here and then hit the road again and try to find some more out of the way places. I love finding places with these old wells. Things here seem to be in fairly good condition, which is kind of neat. Especially around here where the weather is so unpredictable. But I saw this here and I wanted to get a quick picture of this one because it's like a little miniature version of that style of stone I've seen in so many different graveyards. Definitely a veterans grave here. You can see clearly the Indiana Infantry sign. It's quite a neat area under here. And this is the first bit of major destruction I've seen. Most likely just decay though. But the vast majority of everything is in wonderful condition. And they've really made quite an amazing area back here with these trees. They've kind of sort of created a corridor that has really turned into something special over the years. This one here has an interesting color to it, almost a pink hue. You can kind of tell how the Civil War was fought just by seeing a lot of these graves. Most of the time you're gonna see infantry graves. These were a lot of the men on the front lines who really truly were the ones that gave their life, you know, for the freedom of our country. And this one here is actually almost buried. It's kind of sad when you know that in a few years it probably is going to be completely degraded or buried under the dirt. And as you can see here, just like I've mentioned, you know, now all three Civil War veterans were from the infantry. And this is so worn away, in fact, that you can't read anything anymore. You can see just how hard it is to actually keep nice looking flags in here. after a single season. They're just so tattered. And these are probably replaced regularly. It appears by the American Legion, who also puts out these markers, and this may have been actually a member of the Legion. And you can see here, this one has actually undergone some restoration work to reinforce it and prevent it from any further decay. And I may have a special episode coming up here shortly that's actually about that process. Just look how beautiful this moss is that's attached to what's remaining of the base stone here. I was not expecting this out of this place. I almost passed by and I thought, I wasn't sure how exactly historical it was going to be, but there seems to be so many really old veterans' graves here. That's really neat. See, there's actually a farmer next to me feeding his cows right now. So you can kind of see here how this top piece here has fallen off. And you see that a lot, but you never know where they are. And I found this kind of interesting. If we look right here, here's the top, and it's actually starting to sink down into the mud. What it makes me wonder is if when you see stones like this, where you can't really see anything around it, if that's where these toppers are. They're actually sunken down in next to the grave. You can see this one here only has a name on it, no years. I found this one to be kind of fascinating too. It's almost made to look like it has bricks. Ooh. You see, this is a different type of pole here. This is newer, but definitely not as good. The flag had completely fallen over. There, that's a little bit better. It wasn't really pushed far enough in the ground. It's working better, but it's scaring me. You can see here it's a sectioned off area. This seems to be the first one I found in this particular graveyard. Also noticing quite a few strange mounds of dirt. I don't know if it's maybe rodents, but there's one there, there. Just hundreds of little piles. It doesn't look like anything that would be man-made. Very strange indeed. And that one's almost completely unreadable. Looked like Makerson. You can see this is sort of sad here. There is one lonely veteran's marker, but the grave is so worn away that that's all that's left. I'm glad they at least come out there and place the veteran's marker there and replace the flag every once in a while. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. That's about it for the very old historical section of this particular place. I wanted to kind of go as deep back into history as I could. Appreciate so much everybody watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Not sure what this used to be. You can see it was once connected to a lot larger structure. That's kind of weird. I wonder where it disappeared to.